Good evening. My name is Cedric Armstrong. My research case study will be actually prepared for Ms. Counsman for a negotiation and deal making. The actual company or topic that I chose was Lucasfilms and Disney's, as actual Lucas was actually sold to Disney. Lucasfilm is a well-renowned company known in the entertainment industry for projects and films, including but not limited to childhood milestones such as Indiana Jones and Star Wars. Lucasfilm caters to the entertainment industry through providing services including but in no limitation to production of media effects, gaming and licensed products. Star Wars, the supported ideas and products seems to be what drives Lucasfilms. Though not the only products of Lucasfilm, it is very known throughout the entertainment industry as a milestone for the company. Walt Disney is a company known in the entertainment industry for more than 9 decades that has supplied family entertainment on a wide basis for every member of the family, creating a legacy in its brand. The Walt Disney Company started as a cartoon studio, later developing into one of the world's leading global companies. The affiliated products that keep us connected with this company range anywhere from branded networks, parks and resorts, as well as licensed products. The negotiation and the actual involved would include through the affiliated topics designated for this assignment, and based on the brief company overview mentioned, the topic chosen for this research case study is when Lucasfilms negotiates a merger with Disney in 2012, as stated previously. The negotiation at stake is not so much the attention the deal made between the two companies that resulted in Disney's $4 billion purchase of Lucasfilm as given Star Wars fans the ultimate reason to bust out their Wookiee costumes. As explained in the Entertainment Weekly 2002 source that I've used throughout this process, Entertainment Weekly investigates that the next film will entail who will steer them and what the surprise deal means for the movie going galaxy due to them being sold to Disney. This brings in the attention of the conflict negotiation that is at hand. Though the companies hold responsibility of what is at stake, it is more of the royalty and the loyalty that has been created between the past films made, the individuals that assisted with the films of the been produced, and the viewers and products aligned with the films to come between the actual merger of the two companies. Positions of the involved. Positions relevant to this case include, but are no limitation to, Kathleen Kennedy, who was formerly a co-chairman at the time that the merger began, who would soon be appointed to the president. Ms. Kennedy felt that the company would be making at least 2 to 3 films a year. Previously, it was estimated at 4 per decade that Lucasfilm produced films prior to the actual merger. The projected 2 to 3 a year would be achievable through the selling of Lucasfilm to Disney, which Disney would be able to assist through their actual means of allowing them to be able to produce more films a year. And this would be a strategy that would be beneficial to Lucasfilm at the moment that the merger was being made. This explains the reason why George Lucas initiated the company being sold to Disney in the direct response of Disney being able to assist in this occurring for Lucasfilm, not only Star Wars itself. Fans fulfill a position in this negotiation as well on a level of brand loyalty and arising questions of being able to identify with the film in the future as far as the works being done between the two companies due to the merger occurring. And again, these will be questions that arise relating to the sequels as they are developed. Questions also arise of character recognition from fans and even past affiliated actors that were a part of the project in the past due to the actual merger occurring. Interests of the involved parties are also underlying desires that were implied by each of the parties would include Kathleen and George Lucas' underlying desires can be identified with the showing that the brand of Lucasfilm being affiliated with a brand that would be able to assist in the direction it was going upon, the amount of media projects it was hoping to produce on a yearly basis from where it was prior to selling to Walt Disney. Lucasfilm was basically trying to make sure that it had some type of strategy or at least operation at hand to actually make sure that this projection would be accomplishable by the company, and Walt Disney was the actual strategy that was implemented to make sure that this occurred. Kennedy's trickiest challenge may be how best to handle Lucas, who has talked about returning to making experimental hobby movies, but could grow restless with the limited role of creative consultant once the lightsabers and X-Wing fighters were actually fired up, which was actually expanded on again in the resource used of Entertainment Weekly. Disney's underlying interest would be put in no limitation to the factors of expansion in the company due to the buying of Lucasfilm. Through expanding the company through Pixar and Muppets, the focus for Disney was retail, and Lucasfilm was going to be the center of that focus. CEO Bob Iger pointing out that there was more than 17,000 characters in the Star Wars universe, and hence a lot of profit to be made from action figures, was also expanded upon in one of my resources of Entertainment Weekly 2012. The fans and stakeholders' underlying interests is expanded upon through the dimension of the resources and the reactions once the negotiation was made. For example, Sean Levy, a film director and an admirer of the actual company of Lucasfilm as well as Disney, states that the Star Wars franchise is nothing short of a generational touchstone. I literally cannot think of any comparable cultural phenomenon that has so previously shaped and galvanized viewers to the extent that Star Wars has. It's enabled in my and our cultural DNA in a unique way, and those are enduring strands. Basically, the marriage of the two companies would be forthgoing in the future to create an outstanding brand that would be able to be seen both retail as far as films, gaming, and designs in those scopes of the entertainment industry listed previously. Techniques and concepts that can be identified on the basis of both companies merging. In this case, study would include, but is in no limitation to, what was discussed would be separating the people from the problem, where the main focus of the company Lucasfilm was projecting more efficient media that has been done in the company's history than before with a focus on Star Wars. This also included future film and media projects and licensed products that both companies, Disney and Lucasfilm, would both be able to benefit from. Mutual benefit is presented between both parties through these mentioned scopes, which is also one of the techniques and concepts. Lucasfilm recognizes that Disney is forever evolving and has efficient strategy in filmmaking through the years, and with Lucasfilm, they were able to acquire these products to assure more options in the entertainment industry through scopes of gaming and licensed products. An expansion on the retail products produced on behalf of Disney due to them acquiring the company of Lucasfilm and its affiliated subsidiaries. Affiliation and appreciation is seen between the major parties, Disney and Lucasfilm, which is also one of the techniques and concepts that has been expanded upon in this actual course that has been implemented as a part of my mastery of negotiation and deal making. With Disney and Lucasfilm again recognizing that what the other has done for the entertainment industry, there's no mentioning of them trying to change the company or the brands itself, and more emphasis placed on how they can work together to venture into the industry as one through the affiliated works that will come about. The negotiation process went well in the companies, being able to recognize the partnership's worth and improvement to the industry. There were no instances of deeming the other at a negative pretense. Lucasfilm has a great understanding of what Disney is capable of doing for Lucasfilm in the future and vice versa for Disney, which is the main focus for the negotiation. The negotiation process could have been or would have went better in the terms of knowing the extent of other projects and affiliated works between the two companies to come. The scope of negotiation, no mentioning other projects, was more focused on that of Star Wars. Other projects would have brought deeming qualities between both parties to see what their perspectives and standpoints were on these projects and making sure that they were actually rolled out at a continuous basis in the future. The agreement was made at the time that the company was initially sold and was the standpoint of the case study. Lucasfilm was searching for a way to assure film production increase in the future with focus to the film Star Wars. Disney's was seen as an asset to this movie, in which they identified was Lucasfilm as an asset to the direction of where they were proceeding in the realm of attention to retail expansion. With focus and good intentions kept on the projects, this relationship was a great move to infuse between the companies. Lucasfilm will have the direction of Disney in the expansion of its filmmaking projection, and Disney will be able to ensure licensed products that will benefit both affiliated names in the retail market with good results, causing an efficient, profitable, long-term business relationship. These are the affiliated references that were used throughout the actual case research. And this is my conclusion, and I do thank you, and I hope that you enjoy it.